बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं सैयद हुसैन तालीम के तड़का के प्लेटफॉर्म से आज से हम करंट अफेयर 2020 की क्लास स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं। देखते हैं ये कितने दिन तक चलती है, क्योंकि इसमें 29 पेजेस हैं और ये कंप्लीट करंट अफेयर है 2020 के। अगर कोई रह भी जाते हैं तो उसके लिए माज़रत। तो कोशिश तो यही की गई है कि ये करंट अफेयर जो कलेक्ट किए हैं इससे ज़्यादा कोई और करंट अफेयर पेपर में ना आए। आज का पहला सवाल है, चाइना टू हेल्प पाकिस्तान सेट अप फोटो सेंचुरी फैसिलिटी। नेक्स्ट है, मेजर जनरल निगार जौहर हैज़ बीन प्रमोटेड टू द रैंक ऑफ लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल एंड अपॉइंटेड एज अ सर्जन जनरल। फिर मोहम्मद जावेद गनी is the current chairman of Federal Board of Revenue (FBR). फिर US has donated 100 ventilators to support Pakistan in its fight against COVID-19. Next, Pakistan become permanent member of SCO Youth Council in July 2020. फिर पंजाब गवर्नमेंट इंट्रोड्यूस बकर मंडी online mobile app to facilitate cattle purchase process on Eid ul-Adha between buyer and seller. फिर है आसफा ASIFA आसफा अख्तर Pakistan-born scientist who became the first international female vice president of the biology and medicine section at Germany's prestigious Max Planck Society. उसके बाद the Senate Committee for Human Rights on July 14 approved the upcoming Pakistani movie Zindagi Tamasha for screening, dismissing all objections raised against the film. फिर Etihad Airways announced to increase its flight operation for Pakistan from July 16, 2020. Pakistan aimed to generate 30% of clean energy by 2030. Next, Prime Minister Imran Khan has been inaugurated the facility of country's first ever indigenous MET ventilator at National Radio and Telecommunication Corporation (NRTC) in Maripur. Next, Pakistan will host Asia Cup Cricket in 2022. Captain Left Retired Arif Nawaz Khan is the current IG of New Railway Police. Pakistan will host the World Tourism Forum 2021. 19 is the rank of Pakistan according to the NTI Nuclear Treaty Initiative. Nuclear Threat Threat Initiative Nuclear Security Index 2020. Senior journalist Matiullah Jan was abducted from Islamabad on 21st July 2020 and released after 12 hours. फिर Major General Amar Ikram is current Executive Director of National Institute of Health, Islamabad. फिर Pakistan has signed an agreement with China from 700 megawatt Azad Patan hydropower project in July 2020. फिर Bilawal Latif Dawar wrote the book Pashtun Heroes. According to the UN data, fifth is population-wise rank of Pakistan in 2022. Pakistan has found new deposit of oil and gas in exploratory well Mamikhel South 1 located in Lal Tal Yatel blog in KPK. Pakistan has achieved the UN Sustainable Development Goal for protecting the environment and holding of climate change 10 years before the deadline. Next है renowned Pakistani magician Iqbal Hussain, who entertained his fans for decades, passed away on Thursday, July 16, after suffering a fatal cardiac arrest. He was from Peshawar. Next day, Pakistan allowed Afghanistan export through the Wagah border with India under the 2010 bilateral trade agreement between Pakistan and Afghanistan. फिर Arshad Nadeem of the javelin thrower, who has become the first Pakistani to direct qualify for Tokyo Olympic in 2021. फिर यदि इस्लामाबाद हाई कोर्ट, जिसको शॉर्ट फॉर्म में ISCV कहते हैं, on 23rd July 2020 order sealing of the Navy Sailing Club on the Rawal Lake. फिर पाकिस्तान आर्मी या पाक आर्मी inducted Al Khalid 1 main battle tank in Armour ARMOURED Crop Regiment on 28 July 2020. इसके बाद the Anti-Terrorism Amendment Bill 2020 and the United Nations Security Council Amendment Bill 2020 FATF related bill were passed through National Assembly on 29 July 2020. फिर recently Munir Akram, Pakistani ambassador, has been elected as the president of the UN Economic and Social Council sixth time. Pakistan has been elected as the president of the UN Economic and Social Council. फिर है रात RAAD RAD 2, which was tested recently, is a nuclear capable cruise missile of Pakistan. फिर US president has signed an order to protect its monuments and memorial. The United Nations organization has launched the Alliance for Poverty Eradication amid COVID-19 pandemic. फिर Myanmar allow commercial farming of endangered species in June 2022. फिर Tor स्पेलिंग है इसकी TORTURE. A crime against humanity is the theme of International Day in support of victims of torture for year 2020. Iran has issued an arrest warrant for US President Donald Trump and 35 other over the killing of its top general. The Russian private space agency Energia did aim to send the private tourists. One of them will be the first in history to perform a spacewalk to International Space Station in 2023. 2023. Two-time Olympic champion Lin Dan has retired from badminton. He hails from China. The Colombia Army fired 31 members for alleged sex abuse against minor in July 2020. Jean Castex has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of France. उसके बाद cohesive and responsive ASEAN, the theme of 36th Association of Southeast Asian Nation. ASEAN की फुल फॉर्म है एसोसिएशन ऑफ साउथ ईस्ट एशियन नेशंस. ये सबमिट हुई है 36 सबमिट की थीम है cohesive and responsive ASEAN. The new strain of swine flu virus is named as G4EA-H1N1, commonly called G4 virus, having human pandemic potential discovered in China. फिर फोगा Q is termed as the fastest computer in the world recently in June 2020. Pakistan population is equivalent to 2.83% of the total world population. Pakistan ranked number 5 in the list of countries and dependencies by population. On 10 July 2020, Turkey reconverted Istanbul's Hagia Sophia Museum into a masjid. सही है भाई, बड़ा काम किया है. UAE become first Arab country to launch Mars probe. Probe. Dr. Marcus Blair is the current president of Financial Action Task Force (FATF), which is founded in 1989, having 39 members and headquarter is Paris. FATF जो कि फाउंड हुई थी 1989 को फाउंड हुई थी, मेंबर भी इसके अब 39 मेंबर्स हो चुके हैं और हेडक्वार्टर इसका पेरिस में है. पेरिस कहाँ पे? फ्रांस कंट्री है, पेरिस इसका कैपिटल. USA has formally noticed the United Nations that it is withdrawing from the World Health Organization. Next, Israel has successfully launched OFEAK 16 RECONNAISSANCE Skype satellite into orbit on 5 July 2020. मुमकिन है क्या है ये सवाल. Japan participated in PAS-X naval exercise at Malacca Strait with India to promote understanding in Indian Ocean. New Zealand planned to host 2021 Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation APEC summit virtually. Next day, agenda: the first African country with summit result for reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation REDD plus 2 UNFCCC. उसके बाद in July 2020, the United Kingdom ordered all Hawaii या Huawei technology to be stripped out of the UK's 5G network by 2027. फिर Zinzi Mandela. Zinzi Mandela, the youngest daughter of South Africa's first black president Nelson Mandela, died on 13 July 2020. She was South Africa's current ambassador to Denmark. फिर US tech giant Google announced $10 billion digitization fund for India. Identify the term that has been coined by the researcher to refer to the COVID-19 introduced lockdown period in human history. Anthropause आने के इम्कान है इसके. The cable TV operator of the Nepal country has banned all the news channel of India except Doordarshan. The cable TV operator of Nepal country has banned all the news channel of India except Doordarshan. Sri Lanka will host Asia Cup 2020, which has been postponed and will be rescheduled to June 2021. सही. On 10th July 2020, Lieutenant General Madeleine Sehgal became the U.S. Navy first black female tactical aircraft pilot. A researcher in Australia has drive a test that can determine the novel coronavirus injection is in about 20 minutes using blood sample in what they say is a world first breakthrough. World first pilgrimage held at Lourdes Shrine in France. UK has banned its telecom companies from sourcing 5G equipment from Huawei. Twitter social media verified account of the world top business magnates and politician got hacked on July 15, 2022. Google has been receiving backlash for illegally deleting Palestine nation from Google Map. ये भी आने के इम्कान है. Chile police trained dog to sniff out COVID-19. The 73rd is Pakistani rank according to the 11th edition of the Global Real Estate Transparency Index 2020 released by US-based property consultant Jones Lang Lascelles LASALLE. और apostrophe s के साथ. Iran has dropped India from Chabar Chabar rail project. ये भी आने के इम्कान है. Russia has become the world first to successfully complete human trial of its COVID vaccine. चांसेस है आ जाए. फिर जुम्मा prayer took place at Hagia Sophia Mosque in Turkey after its conversion from museum to mosque. इम्कान है आने के. After 86-year span of time, the Muslim prayer has been resumed for the first time in the iconic Hagia Sophia Mosque in Turkey. आ सकता है. फिर Turkmenistan became the 25th country to receive observe status in the World Trade Organization. फिर Greta Thunberg was won Gulbenkian Prize for Humanity. आ सकता है. Taiwan Tianwen one of China first Mars exploration mission which is successfully launched on 23rd July 2020. उसके बाद बांग्लादेश has banned free internet service for social media. फिर NASA has postponed the launch of James Webb Space Telescope till October 2021. फिर Russia Parliament has begun the process of banning same-sex marriage. सही. World Hepatitis Day celebrated on 28th July. उसके बाद the United Arab Emirates has successfully launched an orbit probe named Hope to Mars on 20 July 2020. On July 30, 2020, Huawei smartphone manufacturer became the top smartphone selling company in the world. Perseverance was the name of the rover launched by the NASA from Cape Canaveral, Florida on July 30, 2020 on a mission to find life on Mars. In July 2020, the United States of America has offered a reward of $5 million for the capture of Chief Justice of Venezuela. आ सकता है ये भी. Election Commission में भी आ सकता है. In July 2020, the first active leak of the methane gas from the sea floor was revealed by the scientists in Antarctica. आ सकता है. India-Israel country collaborated to develop rapid testing for COVID-19 under 30 seconds. फिर South Korea first ever military communication satellite has been successfully launched by the private operator SpaceX. Its name is ANSYS ANASIS-2. फिर मार्क होनिक HONIGSBAUM is the author of the recent released book The Pandemic Country. आ सकता है. The Turkish president and the founder of the Republic of Turkey, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, transformed the Hagia Sophia building into a museum in 1935. आ सकता है. किसी और तरीके से भी आ सकता है. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk was the first president of the Turkey who issued the presidential decree to transform the Hagia Sophia Mosque into a museum. Originally in 1453, the Turk conquered कॉन्स्टेंटिनोपल, ओल्ड नेम था इस्तांबुल का, एंड द हेगिया सोफिया वाज कन्वर्ट टू अ मॉस्क। हो सकता है हिस्ट्री के सवाल में। UAE is going to host the 6th annual meeting of Asian Infrastructure International Infrastructure Investment Bank AIIB in 2021. फिर है SABIC polycarbonate facility in Spain is said to become the world's first large-scale chemical production plant, which will run entirely on renewable power. फिर है ली टेंग हू, LEE ली HTENG टेंग और Hu HUI has death at the age of 97 on the 30 July 2022 was the former president of Taiwan. It identified the European satellite system to be launched by the German manufacturer to monitor carbon dioxide level in the atmosphere across the globe, CO2M आ सकता है। आज के लिए इतना, बाकी नेक्स्ट। शुक्रिया, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।